Namaste and welcome to this 10-minute stretch for runners, hikers, and cyclists. Let's get going. So, standing towards the top of your mat, let's take a moment with our hands on our lower back. A deep breath in as you draw the shoulder blades back, squeezing the elbows towards each other. Support from the hands and the lower back. And deep, long, and smooth breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Let's take one more. Perhaps using the breath to regulate your heart rate, especially if you've just finished a run, a cycle, or a hike. Let's inhale here now. Bring the arms up and overhead. Maybe you look up, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge at the hips. Maybe hands to knees, maybe hands to calves, or perhaps you'll fold all the way down. These are all options. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Draw the shoulder blades back as the spine goes long. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. A generous bend in the knees. Let the head hang down and chin tuck in. Inhale, come all the way up, lifting, lengthening, chest lifts, look up. Exhale, bringing the hands down towards the heart. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold over bent knees, let the head hang down. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Pressing into our wide, stable feet. Inhale, come all the way up, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Keep going now, flowing with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Smooth breath in and out through the nose. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Two more rounds. Inhale, stretching the front body as you lift. Exhale, stretching the back body as you fold. Inhale, half lift, strengthening the torso and legs. Exhale, folding a little bit deeper. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Letting gravity lengthen out the spine and the backs of the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment, let your blood pressure settle. Body feeling a little bit warm, perhaps. We'll step the right foot back, take the knee to the floor, and step the left foot forwards a little, finding your lunge. Right toes can be tucked under or flat. We'll start to gently move the body forwards and backwards. We're not looking to push beyond our capacity here, just hoping to open up gently. Front to the right thigh, gentle compression in the left. Stretching the backs of the legs, bringing some heat and warmth, lots of blood and energy flow to the hip sockets. Strengthen the legs as you lengthen and strengthen. Let's take two more here. And then finding your level of lunge here that is sustainable. Hands can stay on the hips, or you might reach them up and overhead. Maybe you lift the chest and look up. Feel the length now along the front of that right thigh. Opening up all our hip flexors. Strengthening the left leg. Space between the ears and the shoulders if you're looking up with the arms up. Feel the front of that right thigh opening up. One more full, long, deep breath here. Exhale, hands to the floor. Let's sit the hips back. We'll flex that left foot. And take a few moments here, lengthen the underside of the left leg. Maybe you'll point the foot if you feel the front of the foot needs a bit more attention. Or you might even like to flex and point that left leg, bringing some mobility, some heat, some energy to the ankle joint. Lovely. One more breath here. And exhale back onto all fours. Take a moment. Let the energy settle here. Weight on forelimbs. And then let's step the right foot forwards. We'll do the same on the other side. So hands on the hips for now. Just easing open backwards and forwards with the right leg in front. Feeling some spaciousness and heat come to the hip joints. Especially when we're doing these repetitive movements, can you breathe long and slow and smooth? Let's do 2 more here. And then finding your position, maybe keeping the hands on the hips or lifting the arms up, maybe lifting the chest and looking up. Length now in the front of the left thigh. Breathing deeply, shoulders relaxed. Notice if you're tensing or clenching the jaws. Can you release your tongue, maybe separate the teeth as you still breathe long and smooth through the nose. One more breath here. Exhale, hands come down. Let's flex that right foot as you sit the hips back. And then just begin to point and perhaps flex that right foot, or you can keep it flexed or pointed if you feel you need more of a stretch in one or the other position. Well done. Warmth to the ankle joint, the backs of the legs. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. And then step that right foot back onto all fours. Take a moment here. Weight even on all 4 limbs. And breathe. We'll step the left leg forwards once more. Make sure you have some support underneath that right knee if you need it. We'll take our knuckles towards each other. Fists at chest height. And just start to rotate here. So left leg is forwards. We're rotating the torso as we stay in this lunge. Bringing mobility to the diaphragm, the ribs, the spine. If you have the room and you'd like to extend the arms out long, you can. Might be a little harder to balance. Let's take 2 more rotations, whichever version you're in. And then next time the right elbow or hand comes forwards, let's leave it there. Maybe hand to knee, left hand to lower back. And just ease yourself down into this stretch as you look over the left shoulder. Belly compressed, breathing into the space in the upper chest now as you rotate. And exhale back to center. Let's swap feet, right leg forwards, finding your lunge, knuckles towards each other, and rotate here. Breathing, rotating, twisting and strengthening. Length through the front of the left thigh. Maybe extend the arms. Let's do 2 more twists. And then maybe we'll stay left hand on knee, right hand to your lower back, and look over your right shoulder. Breathing into the space you're creating. And exhale, coming back. Let's swap legs one last time. Left leg forwards, find your lunge. This time, left hand to left knee. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Show you this one from here. And we'll take our torso over to the left. Maybe the elbow will rest on the knee, or depending on your mobility, maybe the fingertips. Roll your right rib cage to the ceiling. Take a few deep breaths into your right rib cage, creating space and length now in the psoas muscle, your breathing muscles, your diaphragm, your lungs. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Coming back up, taking your time. And let's swap. Right leg forwards, finding your position in your lunge. Right hand, right knee. Inhale, raise the left arm and body over to the right. Roll your left rib cage this time, maybe your chin to the ceiling. Maybe the hand will touch the floor. You're breathing deep into your left rib cage now. Shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. And exhale, coming back. Let's take a moment, perhaps sitting on the knees or sitting some other way. Perhaps your palms to face up. Take a few deep breaths here. Notice the spaciousness in the lungs and the breath. And hopefully your body feels really good, open and pain-free.